Hey Rebels. All right, so back at it again. We have a countdown of 1919, 18, 18. So 1919 reads, Karma Karma will be playing. Okay. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that you don't repeat them in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Make some space for new experiences, rebels. All right, then we have 1818. Wow, significant events are on the cards. I think that's supposed to be in the card. Are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right person or right people and resources will be put on your path. An exciting proposal or change is coming. Okay, all right. You are destined for greatness. Now, what makes this interesting is we have a card twin flame recognition. You know this soul that mirrors your own. Yeah, well, if it mirrors my own, why do I need that soul around? Yeah, I get the gist of it. So where are you in this energy? So this read is gonna record. This read is gonna resonate. I recognize resonate with someone. Okay, the song keep on playing in my head. Let's hold off on the song. Resonate on someone who is not fearful of a reality check, but realize that their fear is the reality check of this twin flame recognition, right? That I don't think you're trying to have too much to do with it. Like you realize that you have to check your insecurities at the door. This is your last chance of this opportunity, right? Some of you may be feeling like this is not necessarily an opportunity because the last chance was the last chance. And yeah, so they are coming back in. Says trap statement behind the scenes, honey. We read behind the scenes. Um yeah, so this is a trap statement. So they are going to be approaching you with a very strong way of trying to lure you in, and they feel like it's foolproof, right? But you letting out all the energies that are no longer wanted with your open doors, your open windows, and you say, hell, let me out of this cage, because you have free will, a choice, and you are safeguarding yourself. You are on the defense, though you have beloved clarity, and that is the reason why you are feeling the way that you are feeling. So let's set these confirmation to the side over here, right about there. And we are going to place this right about there. All right. So let's which way do we want to go, George? Which way do we want to go? All right. We put them up, but we're gonna pull them out anyway. All right. What are we looking at? What are we looking at in this read? Come on. Yeah. I'm hearing Mario. Well, he likes to say his name is Mario, but Mario, I can hear your heart crying out for me. He said, I don't want to confuse things, but they can't keep on lying to themselves. Okay, about this ending. Actual money. Yeah, there it is. The lust of it all. Ice Queen. Surprise. Is it really a surprise? Let's see. Let's take a gander at the bottom of the deck. All right. Oh, well, before we take a gander at the bottom of the deck, Spirit said we got more to pull. Rituals. Blocked. Okay. All right. Yeah. Makes sense. Achievements. Oh my God. Somebody's going to be hightail pissed off. Oh, at a sweetheart. Yeah, hella. And see, this is why. This is why. This is why. Another message or two. Unbothered. Divine Feminine. Let's push that up there. unbothered divine feminine in a love spell. So this is what this is about. Someone has been projecting love spells and participating in rituals on you, not realizing that you did rituals yourself, which means your self-assurance, right? Say you didn't need all of the other stuff, just the fact of no is a complete sentence. You have definitely jumped into your ice. It is Ice Queen season, no holds bar. You are not playing at all. Like I'm seeing Wile E. Coyote and a Road Runner again. You know, Wile E. Coyote did not give up. Pepe Le Pew did not give up. The stalkers that they were, the Road Runner, and whatever that cat was named, that cat was not a skunk. Whatever that cat name was, and the Road Runner be minding they own that goddamn business. Spirit said, say goddamn business. And for whatever reason, they just, ooh, we gonna find out the reason though. For whatever reason, they can't seem to stop trying to sniff you out and figure out what the hell you're doing and what you're up to because they know, they feel it, I can feel it in the air. Ooh, who is that? Who is that? Beanie Siegel. I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. Something's coming on. I feel funny. Can't breathe. Go listen to that song, Beanie Siegel. I can feel it in the air. They know something's coming for you. Something that they want to put their claws into and be able to say that you're theirs. So since you're theirs, then what is it? What's that thing called? Common law marriage. Common law, not even the marriage. Common law says since you're theirs, then whatever that you have is there. And you're like, deuces, I'm unbothered. You know, this love spell that you sent to me in my direction was very weak. I don't anticipate doing shit with you. So just go ahead and meet your end and leave me the hell alone. But of course, since they are in this lustful energy, it's definitely an immaturity of they didn't get the bite that they wanted for Christmas type thing. So they're gonna make you pay for that. Everything that they don't have of themselves that they expect other people to give to them, just give to them. No need. They didn't need to do anything special. Ugh, this is one of those people. Oh no, I deserve just because I look good. I deserve because I give a good, yeah, a good BJ. Not, it's not that simple, not that easy. Let's go ahead and just, why? What is all this about? What is all this about? I don't know if I'll be able to show all the cards on screen, but we are going to show what it is that we are able to. Ew. Okay. I said ill because I'm looking at how worn out he looks in the background. Like it's a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing when they are in your presence. Oh, and then said, you know the soul that you mirror. Okay, so with him being in the mirror, what I'm getting from this is if this is a female, I'm sorry, a woman. If this is a woman, she definitely acknowledged that she be on some low down trying to do like the men do on the gutter street shit. And if this is a male, he realizes that he's not always, that masculine of, treating bitches and everything else. That he does have a softer side to his seers. Um, and ew, I'm just gonna keep on ewing. All right, then we have harmony, discovery. I'm gonna lay out what it is that I can on screen. Whatever it is that I can't, I will put in the back. Jealousy, trials, and surrendering. And at the bottom we have truth. Oh, I love this tub. It's one of those what are they called? The claw foot tubs. I love those tubs. I miss mine. I'm gonna have to give me a place to just buy me one. So be it as it may, that this is a cycle that you have definitely already went through. They are thinking about the past times of you all and the things that they never said, that they never did, that they never got to con you into doing due to this lustful nature and character of them. They had their trial run with you and you said this shit is over. Okay, you gave them, I'm here, Anita Baker, giving you the best that I got, baby. You gave them the best that you had for who and what they were. And they want more because they feel that you have more to give now that you are no longer dealing with them, because it's something about this energy, this entity. Okay, now we're talking about an entity. It's something about this entity that is on this person, this entity attachment that is on this person, that realizes that you have gotten to a more abundant space in your on your timeline than you were in or on when you were with them, when you gave them the time of day. And they want you to allow them to expose themselves to you as you expose yourself to them. Because I'm seeing how he's more gray and she has more color in her skin. They want to suck your energy. They want to suck you dry. And in that way too, they want to lay that thing down on you so thick. You know what they call it, digmatized. Coochie whipped type thing. And they want to get you back into a place of submission where you don't know all their goings-ons that they have going on, but that regardless of their issue that they bring to you, they know that you have the resources to resolve their issues. So I'm feeling that energy of they have some shit going on, and we gonna pull from over here. What is this ish that they have going on? Because we got to be cautious because of what we're pulling from. Okay, so they're having difficulty transforming their jealousy and their envy of you to be able to come in your direction. They are having an issue with what they perceive to be fruitfulness, because the fruitfulness that they see is you. I'm looking at these rings right here, and though this is an angel, entity, a deity even, that they want to mirror and marry 1212. They want to mirror and marry what it is that you have. Because so long as they are connected and tied to the waist, to the hip, and three-legged race with you, they know that others will perceive that what you have is theirs. Why are we being told to put this here? Fortune and fame. Yep, your fortune and your fame from your fruitfulness. What is this? Victory and universal medicine. So you are their honey. And yeah, restoration. All right, restoration at the bottom here with trust. You are their medicine throughout this lifetime. Throughout this lifetime, they will constantly, this entity, now we're speaking on the entity, not the person, but this entity yearns for you constantly, because the entity loves the drama. They love that excitement. They love the doing it and doing it and doing it, wild of it all. But you are what is going to propel them forward, but they need you to be stupid in order to do that. So what type of tactics, what type of love language will they come with the collective with, that the collective is, that the rebel collective is on guard in regards to that? You need to watch yourself about. Okay, right. All right, so we have your your psychic connection. Over your clarity, your psychic connection. It says your communication goes beyond mere words. So they're going to try to use what they got. They're going to try to use the tools. Then we said they're going to try to use the tools that they got. Like, shh, just listen. Oh, who was that? Jodeci? Sorry I left you crying. Since you've been gone, I've been all alone. Sigh my tears, you know they left me drowning. Please, baby, I'm begging for you to stay at home. That's not even how the song goes. So they want to have you on lockdown, honey. They want to have you a ward of their state of mind Oh, it say let's start our love again. That's not love. We clearly see that it's lust right here. Okay, what else we got over here? Because we need to know. All right, come start over here. Forever young. They want to be. They are forever young. That energy of that excitement, like being an adult, adulting yourself. You realize when you see an adult who is stuck in, like, for instance, a 40 something year old woman who want to act like she's 16, like things that she pulled off when she was 16 that she could still be able to pull that. Okay, a dude who's in his 40s or his 50s feeling like he still got the swagger, those swaggerlicious that he had back in his 20s, that he could still be out here pulling these hoes. Okay, so watch out for that energy. At the bottom it says a song of youth playfulness, a youthful playfulness. hmm Mm. Next, we have physical connection. Okay, what? So they want your psychic connection. They going your physical connection. The sacred union of bodies to become one. Then I tell you, they want what's yours to be saw, to be seen as theirs, and then for them to want you to stay at home, honey. For them to want you to stay at home, that means that they it's like going to a restaurant knowing that you got a house full of kids and a partner at home, but you go out and you maybe go someplace, so I don't know, go get a seafood boil and act like, you can just buy up all the most expensive shit, like you ain't got bills to take care of at home, because you know that your partner that's at home gonna be so full of anxiety about the bills needing to be paid that you don't need to worry about it. So you can just fuck around and do whatever the fuck you want to out here up in these streets. Motherfucker, leave that alley cat where the hell they at. All right, leave the alley cat where they at. And rebels, I'm not calling you a motherfucker. I'm just the energy is a motherfucker. Okay, they feel like the time apart has been too much for them. They ready. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. They want to break out of this y'all time of separation, because they don't like the thought of you being with anybody else, somebody else who can come along, of course, to treat you better than what they did, and that you may be actually setting them to the side, which you have already, like, kick their ass someplace else. Leave me the fuck alone, right? They don't want you to get with somebody who might even temporarily treat you better than what they treated you when they say they. Spirit said this is the type of motherfucker who will cut lines to get to you. All right. Ugh, ew. Okay. Right. I don't know who would be attracted to this unless you are in a lower vibration of yourself. In a South Node where it's just like, all I want is, I heard, all you need is love. Ill. All you want is attention. All you want is somebody to act like they love you. For them to give the effort of acting like they love you is just enough. How? Where they do that at? It's one thing not to know what love is and just accept anything, but to know what love, respect, loyalty, all that stuff looks like, feel like, sound like, and the frequencies and the vibrations of that, and to wait on that, honey. Just wait on it. For them, on the other hand, honey, there are plenty of other fish in that toxic sea, but they don't want that, because the fish in that toxic sea, they just there for fun. They're just there for the background aesthetics of their groupie. You, on the other hand, honey, big mouth bass, they see you as. They see you as fucking the sperm whale, okay? Moby Dick type stuff, okay? Ew, Captain Ahab, cut it out. It's giving me like the Christopher Columbus vibe of they are trying to come. Ooh, confirmation. Wow. They are coming to put their flag on you as their territory. It's like, motherfucker, you didn't discover anything. The rebels are self-made, okay? Um, here's the kicker. This is where they're gonna try to get you. Honest communication. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Can we please get a clarifier for this heart-to-heart communication? We want this one right here. And it says, see, there it is, heart-to-heart communication. Material attachment. Too much focus on outside visible trappings. Yep. And at the bottom now there is a gravitational pull to each other. So, to talk about in the other read about addictions, there go compliment, about addictions and those old things that you used to use as coping, this person, this entity, even either the entity and or the person. I mean, they're both the same in the person, but definitely this entity was a part of your coping. Your coping, your way of coping, your way of being seen. It's like one of those, okay, I just got broken up with, but I know somebody who gonna validate me. I know somebody who gonna give me the attention. Fuck that person. Oh, you know what? Spirit wants to point you in a direction of what really brought you to be in attachment to each other. What was the trauma bond I'm hearing? The fact that you both were blind, searching for answers, wanting to know. Mm, they watching you. Oh, this person was forbidden, and you were forbidden, so you weren't quite like them. They weren't quite like you. But the fact that they were not an it was like stranger danger, but it was like riding into the danger zone. I'm hearing that song. To the danger zone. Danger zone. Yep, and there go that spell work again. They're attempting whip crash. And so they want to whip you into shape and make you crash out. How you trapped and stuck, locked down in a mental prison. I'm sure we said that early in the read. Ooh, and it's so risque. So this is you, honey, baby. Ooh, the terms. Terms. Work it out. No, you're not working out anything. What this is saying is that you definitely used to resonate with this lustful energy, not realizing that your depression was your depression because you operated in a lustful energy, and that due to you operating in a lustful energy and your conditioning from your life before you had authority and autonomy over yourself. There go that frog again. So I'm getting the frog prince feeling as well. They want you to kiss the frog, and supposedly it's supposed to turn into a prince, but they want you to keep on kissing it until it turns into a prince, and it's just not going to. And change the roles as you need to. It's just not going to. So they remember the terms that you had, and they're trying to trigger those terms to be valid again. Thing about it is that they don't know you anymore. I'm hearing you might see me in the streets, but surely you don't know me. They, yeah. So they want to bring you back into that space because you didn't realize that due to your conditioning and your lustful, you know, intriguing characters, ristics, that was the cause of your depression because you were behaving in a way that was not aligned with you, and you were not just behaving in a way that was not aligned with you. You were in spaces, shared spaces with people who was not in align with you. So your eyes were deceiving you. The time that you spent, the nostalgia of it all was deceiving you. The feeling like it's new was deceiving you. You was blind to what the hell it was really all about. Spirit had gave you many outs, and at some point you finally decided to take the out, and now you're dealing with the judgment on the other side of things. Okay, we're gonna go double bubble. Okay, all right, double bubble. All right, what else do we have here? Ooh, okay, so with blindness, you got one. We talking about Moby Dick. It says cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progress. Okay, progression and a right. And the mask. So crazy. Right here with blind, you got ship and the mask. The mask. What were we just saying about Spirit gave you many openings and you didn't take it, but you took it and you took that damn mask off. You hid your true feelings. You were pretending that you belong. You went far and beyond your own boundaries. Your boundaries that protect yourself as well as your boundaries that protect others from you. And you finally took that mask off. Them, on the other hand, they're taking a a symbolic mask off just enough to get you back in their reach. Forbidden engagements. Forget forbidden engagements. Paradise. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I got Ren and Stimpy right here on beside of me, like dead ass serious. Got Ren and Stimpy sitting over here, and Stimpy is looking as goofy as he always do, while Ren is. Let me show you. Let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Can I get them at the same time? Ren and Stimpy. You see, Ren is looking into Stimpy's ear to see what it is that Stimpy wants to hear. Honey. And I knew they were staring at me for a reason. It's just the goofiest shit ever. Right. And then we have date, but we have a clarifier for date. Oh, see, they want to take it back to the old school ways of doing stuff. Heart healing and runner. Yeah, you ran away from this because you are focusing on your grounding. You're grounding yourself. Where do we want to go, Spirit? Okay, Spirit said, get you this because they feel that you, restrictions. How unfortunate for them. They want your body, yada, 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 yada. They do. And that's all really that they want. They want your body and everything that your body is able to create. Everything that you are able to create. And they are in such complete denial about the fact them being a hindrance on you. So, Rebels, let's pull you an ending number because that 1918 said that it was a countdown, right? Ooh, okay, so we have 7777. So that's 4 sevens. Okay, and it says there's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you will just know what the right next step is. And I feel like you've been on a cycle of that, and it was necessary. And it's needing the enlightenment that you have gotten from just this one situation, and apologies paid forward. Spirit said they know that there were certain triggers that came up during this read, but those triggers that came up during this read is your assignment for you to work on, because whether you like it or not, whether this actual person comes back, or whether this entity is just, like on some Denzel Washington Fallen, attaching itself to other people that are new to your life experience, but want to come in to experience you. What Janae Aiko, Stranger. Listen to that song, Stranger. Matter of fact, I'm going to link it below down in the description. So, Rebels, I love you much. And split the deck. Okay. Yep. Because some of you are definitely conflicted. You're hot and cold about this. You have many choices. And yes, you have the free will to make this choice for yourself. Now, if you want to go ahead and dip your toe back into that water and test the flames, by all means, do know that Spirit is there. But Spirit is not going to give you the way out as soon as you go calling. Spirit is going to keep you in that situation until you learn the lesson that you need to learn to completely detach. And this time it may be a lot longer than what it was back when. So, Rebels, I love you. Take care. You do what you need to do to make it happen for you and your life, honey. And go Rebels.